My Lord and my God, I firmly believe that you are here, that you see me, that you hear me. I adore you with profound reverence. I ask your pardon for my sins and the grace to make this time of prayer fruitful. My Immaculate Mother, Saint Joseph, my Father and Lord, my guardian angel, intercede for me. Jesus, we are here with you in this time of prayer, confident that you hear us, that you see us. We firmly believe that you are really, truly, substantially present in the Blessed Sacrament, in the Eucharist, in every tabernacle, in our churches. But we also believe that you are with us, within me, that whether I'm on the train, on the bus, driving, walking, I can converse with you because you are closer than I am to myself. And you want that we encounter you every day, every moment of the day, that we try to grow in our friendship with you by being aware of your presence. In this time of prayer, once again, we ask you for the grace to do this, to have real presence of God, to have that presence of God throughout the day, aware that you are close to us and that we can be close to you whenever we turn to you in prayer. As we converse with you these next few moments, allow us to converse with you on the topic of experts. We know what experts are. An expert is someone who knows well a subject or a topic, and they help us. They help us make decisions. They help us whenever we have to buy something, or whenever we are discerning what to say, what to do, what to read, what to listen, what to watch. And usually when we have an expert that we want to listen to is because we trust his advice. When we buy a house, for example, we consult an expert, and the expert that we trust will tell us things that we have to be aware of, repairs that have to be done to the house, taxes, maintenance. When we need to buy a car, the same, we find an expert that we trust. And we ask different questions. How much gas does this car consume? What's the fuel efficiency? So on and so forth. When we have to buy a watch, a pen, an iPad, we go to an expert, someone that we trust, someone that knows the subject, someone that knows the product. When we have to prepare for an interview, for a job interview, or perhaps when I'm getting ready for university and I have to go through an admission interview, again, I go to an expert, someone that I consider an expert, someone that I trust to help me prepare for the interview, to get a job, to get in the program that I want in the university. Or when I have a difficult situation, we all have difficult situations, and sometimes we don't know what to do. Well, in life, we go to those people that we consider wise, that we consider experts, and we ask for their advice. How can I navigate this difficult issue that I have? And we trust their advice, and we choose to make a decision following their advice. As I said a few moments ago, other examples are, what to read or what to watch. This is important in our life of prayer. We need experts, people who can help us grow in our interior life, grow in our life of prayer, in our love for you, Jesus. We go to them, we trust them, and then we try to make decisions from the advice that we receive. An expert can be a person, but in reality, nowadays an expert can also be online, can be the internet. We not only go to people that we trust, we also go to websites that we trust, or we choose to follow people that review products, and we consider them experts, and we trust their advice whenever we need information about different things. Experts, again, very important. They are experts in a subject, in a topic, in a product, and trust. That's another aspect, to be able to trust the expert. Jesus, allow me to tell a story, because this story, I know you don't mind, but this story, again, is to make the point. In Europe, that there are people who work in a job for years. Here in Canada, in North America, not so much. It seems that people come and go, especially jobs that have to do, for example, with restaurants. Usually high school students, university students, or jobs that have to do with the shopping mall, that they come and go. In Europe, especially in Italy, where I lived for a few years, those jobs are a profession, and people go to buy shoes, or they go to a mall, and people have been working there their entire life. They're really passionate about their profession, that they take it seriously, that they know the product, and that allows the customer to really trust their expertise. Jesus, in this time of prayer, we can ask for that grace. Whatever I do, no matter how small it is for us, to become experts, so that people can trust our advice, so that we can really sanctify ourselves, sanctify the work that we're doing, sanctify others through the work that we are doing, that we can be experts for this reason, for your glory. Why do I tell this story of experts and the importance of trusting an expert? Well, you see, experts are needed, and we follow their advice, we trust them, but the same applies especially when it comes to the direction that we take in life. For those topics that are important, our Lord, who loves us in a way that we cannot imagine, has left us with a church. And the church that he has left us is apostolic. And that means it is based on the foundation of the apostles. Christ is the center, the cornerstone. But then the church is founded on apostolic foundations. And it will be this way until the end of the ages. The church is apostolic, and this manifests itself very concretely in the bishops. As we know, the bishops, that they are successors to the apostles, and therefore they continue the mission of the apostles here and now. They teach, they sanctify, they govern, and they're all in union with the Pope, with the Bishop of Rome. This is what we mean when we say that the church is apostolic. So in this time of prayer, as we are praying and talking to you, Jesus, about experts, we can ask ourselves, how do I see the church? How do I see the apostolic church that our Lord has given us? Do I trust the church? And nowadays, especially today, with so much division in society, so much division in the church, people think that they are the experts, and they are very skeptical about the church, about the guidance of the bishops. That they forget that it is them, the bishops, who have the God-given mission to continue the task of the 12, to teach, to govern, to sanctify. The 12 are important, they are essential to our faith. Our Lord wanted this to be the case. In today's gospel, we hear how our Lord goes up to the hills, he prays, and then he summons those that he wanted. He appoints 12 to be his companions and to be sent out to preach with power to cast out devils. And as we hear in the gospel, he appointed 12. Jesus, in this time of prayer, we ask you, we beg you for unity in the church. And it starts with me. It starts with me trusting the church, trusting her shepherds, following their direction. The church, an image that is used for the church is that of a sheepfold. And Christ is the shepherd. The 12 are shepherds in the name of Christ. Many times today we hear people who say, well, no, I don't want to be a sheep. I don't want to be following others. I want to do my own thing. And this is spiritual suicide. We cannot take that attitude. Jesus, help us to be sheep, to follow the good shepherd, to follow the Church that Christ has left, one holy Catholic, apostolic. Mary, our Mother, help us. Thank you, my God, for the good resolutions, affections, and inspirations that you have communicated to me in this meditation. I ask your help to put them into effect. My Immaculate Mother, Saint Joseph, my Father and Lord, my guardian angel, intercede for me.